Now we get this and you can see. We bring this around because it's just,
You can do this, it's okay. I want more of it on there.
Well, I know she didn't want to touch it because she breaks things, and since this is our biggest and best computer.
This is my favorite laptop.
Oh, this is the heart. This one here is this is our animation computer, folks.
It's 8 gigabytes.
8 gigabytes is the biggest god-awful little portable computer you're going to be able to find, and you can't find it.
You can't find them
They
out
don't
there
make them,
anymore.
so, we got one of a kind, so. This one basically is a real big thing, but this is, like, we're starting in a second. We did our first 9-minute animated piece for, yesterday, and it came out a lot better than we originally thought. It's also 2D and 3D, which is really a lot of effort. God, you talk about why you don't do it, because it took 160 gigabytes to do that thing yesterday.
Well, and part of it is if you're seeing some changes, we can get back to this one. If you're seeing some changes, we have been, as you know, if you've been following us, we are constantly changing.
Yeah, well, we're constantly changing. One, we have to, because YouTube basically, August, September every year culls videos. Because they don't make any money. So if the videos aren't bringing in lots of revenue for them, they tend to get rid of your videos. So we have to
or when you reach a certain amount.
Or you reach a certain amount. You have too many videos clogging up the system, and that's what happens. So we're basically starting over with longer videos. We're doing more 3D than we were before, and we're doing 3D animation. We're getting ready to do a series called Bikini Czar and her avatars in 3D. The first one of those is going to get made tomorrow with the pirate song. So, but this is what we're doing. People get the first time, they're going to get to see the new way, which is basically a computer for reference up. Instead of like we've been doing a lot of things, just ad-libbing, but now we're going to be doing things more because we've got our graphics and stuff up there, which make it a little bit easier.
Well, actually, here's another reason. See, we have it angled so you can't see the HP logo, but one of the other reasons is people are getting, let's just say, axed on YouTube for terms
of use violations,
which could mean, oh, you're gonna have to change you might show a logo.
Yeah, if you have a picture in the background, like here, for instance, well, you don't own the rights to use that in the background. Well, that's right. Or let's say I won't show you the name on this, but they'll say, well, you don't own the rights to show that. So you've got to understand that they can, under terms of use is something that really doesn't exist. They have terms of service. They tell you what you can be axed for under terms of service, but in terms of use, basically it's a catch-all just to get rid of you, because you have something. Under terms of use, basically a person can flag you and you're dead. They could not like the way you do business. I mean, we do know we have one person that works for a company that doesn't like the internet, who basically will flag anything. If he hears his music in the background, you automatically get your site shut down.
And it's not like you're trying to play the music and you're doing things.
Oh.
It's the music in a background on a red carpet while you're doing interviews.
Yeah. And if a person is wearing, for instance, this hat says Nevada Film Office, I'm safe wearing this hat. But this is actually a TV One, which is a black entertainment television, folks. So we're safe doing that. But anymore, I'm going to have to control my logo shirts and stuff, because that's to be removed if the company doesn't approve it. They can nitpick you to death. I mean, we got nitpicked to death on a thing that we had total permission to put up. Total permission to put one up, and that basically was the last excuse that YouTube needed to remove us, was that, well, you didn't have permission. Well, yes, we did have permission. We had every permission you could think of, but, well, there was something in the back. Well, basically, I don't know if you could see out the back window, out of the solar window behind us, but if there's something on the wall that is out of focus behind us, they can claim that was a violation of terms of use. Even though you couldn't see it while it was there. And then they also have another device that they're using, basically a spider, that basically, they say, well, we do every video that goes on. Well, they do every video if somebody files a complaint about it. Then they go over it, and then they look for little things. I had something that I did pulled off. The music I wrote, because I didn't give permission for the music to be used, so it was pulled off. Well, I didn't think I had to give myself permission for the music to be used.
It was your,
It was
our
my-
company that put it up.
I wrote it, we own it.
And it's not just us, in
It's-
fact, there's have been
Metallica had one of their things pulled off because they didn't have permission to use it. I know singers from my era, from the 50s and 60s, brand new songs that they have written and done music videos for, that they totally own, have been pulled off because they didn't have permission from the songwriter to do it.
They were the songwriter.
I know, like, let's say one of the guys' name is Bobby. He said, I've had 10, I read the thing on YouTube again. I've had 10 of my brand new songs pulled off because I didn't grant the people to put the music videos up on YouTube on my site, which is me putting them up, the rights to use that music. I wrote the music, I own the music, I published the music, I created the music video. I own everything, like the French call it the mise en scene, that's everything within the frame. I owned everything within the frame, I thought. And then he said, I forgot the most important thing. I don't own the air that I was breathing. No, it's just, one of the things you gotta understand, YouTube is not owned by us. It's owned by a company that's losing $200 to $400 million a year on the system. They cannot figure out how to make money off of it, so the bandwidth, they eat up bandwidth.
They eat massive bandwidth. I don't know how many videos they are uploaded per day, but there's a massive amount.
Watch YouTube. There are times a year when YouTube will go from like 200 billion links to down to 800, 900 million. They've called videos. And basically, I mean, this is the funny part about YouTube. YouTube will pull people's videos for terms of use and then allow you to post a video, allow you to post the same video that they have shot you down on as an explanation of being removed for terms of use. Which means it has nothing to do with them wanting to censor you, because they'll let you put the same censored video back up again.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with the fact that they're our company and they are the last one standing. I mean, there's Daily Motion out there. And, you know, that's it.
There's Vimeo, Blip TV.
Yeah, but Vimeo, but there's unless you're paying, there's a limit to what you can put on these other things.
Mm-hmm.
Veo basically doesn't, Veo axes you out if you're not making stuff for them. We had 4,000 videos removed on Veo, but the company went under and then they just sat there and the company that took over didn't have the money. So what they did was they took out the things that weren't bringing in large amounts. But see, the funny part, we were the largest hit people on Veo, which is funny.
I know, we had some of the most popular videos.
Yeah, some of the most popular videos, and they took those videos out. We didn't put them back up, which is what made them unhappy at us. But we're back with Veo again, and we're on Vimeo. With Vimeo, we're limited to 2 or 3 videos a week at the most. And on Daily Motion, 2 or 3 videos a week. YouTube is the only people you can do unlimited stuff on without paying.
Mm-hmm.
But YouTube has no means of making money. I mean,
well, they do have means of making money. In fact, if you pay them to host your video, and you're going, what? You pay YouTube?
yeah,
Yes, they call it promote your video.
yeah. Well, the problem is that there's not enough people willing to pay to promote their videos.
Well, see, part of it is when you pay to promote your video, when you sign up for it, they ask you to give them a credit card, and they don't tell you how much they're going to charge you for it.
I know.
They just want a credit card.
But then you discuss it with them. Then I mean, I think that the rates really aren't that bad. But
they don't tell you up front.
well, I mean, I tend to know what they are, so because I actually can get. I've been further in the system than you are. It is as low as a penny per thing. But the trick is, a lot of these promoted videos are hitting like 14 million hits. I mean,
Yeah, you know how much expensive 14 million hits? 14 million times a penny?
yeah, what you do is you drop 2 zeros off the
Yeah,
end.
you know how expensive that can cost you?
Yeah, like $1,400,000.
No, one more.
10.
14 million, two
I
spots.
took 2 zeros off, which was
14, and so it would be 140,000.
140,000. So, it's 140,000. Still $140,000.
It's a lot of money.
I can see record companies doing it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're talking, okay, let's put it this way. I was checking up on this one actress I know that's doing this commercial that basically, there's nobody that looks like that is going to have trouble finding guys. So I went and checked on her. She's got this woman has a self-promoted video. It's got like, and I think they said, she's basically barely making a living, and her videos ran like 1,600,000 hits on a promoted video. Which means they're tanking. I mean, she's had her website shut down because she doesn't want any more people coming to her website because they ate the bandwidth.
Yep.
And this is the problem. We had that problem at one time. Before we had the situation where we have unlimited bandwidth, was basically not unlimited, we almost ran out of
after the Rose Parade.
Yeah, because we didn't realize we were tanking. I mean, we were totally tanking, and then all of a sudden, we were doing...
Well, yeah, because we were spending all this time doing the Rose Parade. We're like, nobody's watching it. Well, the New Year's Day hit, then everybody wanted Rose Parade information.
And for what we're talking like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we almost had our website shut down. I mean, we had to go on and buy more bandwidth just to keep going and, get us, into the next month. We're talking, we're one day into January and had to purchase more bandwidth to get us through the month.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we changed the companies and we did more. But that's the whole problem. Everything on YouTube is about bandwidth. My guess is Google would probably eat the cost of bandwidth if they didn't have to eat the litigation against them continually.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the sad part about it. The people are basically going to destroy the only thing they have out there, because Google will not. They're being shut down, and every country in the world is shutting YouTube down.
Well, it's always like the one bad apple spoils the whole bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's the same
Well,
thing.
I mean, like I can see, I don't understand why they shut all of my videos down. I mean, our videos were small compared to some of these people. So I put up some things from Family Guy, or I put some things up for Simpsons, or I put up, something from CBS. I don't know why they would get mad at me and shut me down. Well, because it's illegal.
Mm-hmm. Because actually, if you read it, it says the content of the video is things that you created yourself.
Yep. Everything we do, we create ourselves. I mean, if I don't create it, I don't put it up on YouTube. I put it up on ourselves. Because I get press material. I get things, like I would say the Disney Company, 20th Century Fox. Other people send me little videos, and I put them up on our website. And they don't stay there forever because of the fact that because they will eat through our bandwidth.
Well, I just thought about this other video that we're doing. The photo was provided by an outside agency.
But I got it listed.
And it's listed on there.
It is listed right plain for everybody that can see it, so the copyright is sitting right there. And we do have the permission from the people that's the advertising agency.
Actually, I should have put that in the background. Photo provided by the company.
But I made certain that that thing was, the copyright is shown. They said if you put the copyright information, you're more or less protected. That's the whole thing. You are permitted to do something in a news site if you do the copyright. See, we're treading in foreign ground, but we did tell the people we needed a picture to use in the background.
And they gave it to me.
They gave it to it with a copyright notice in bright big letters for everybody to see on it. So that's a safe thing, but YouTube is going to cease to exist within a few years, no matter who's president. The President of the United States wants net neutrality, which will shut down YouTube. The Republicans, basically we're up to here, in the water. We're treading on the bikini czar. Mm-hmm. Because we're going to tell Bill O'Reilly about the trash that you people are putting on. It's a joke, folks. Mm-hmm. It is a joke. The bikinis are a joke, which a lot of people take it too seriously, unfortunately, because she is not a spring chick. The bikini czar.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a fag. She's not a Playboy playmate. She's not built like Lindsay Lohan, and she's not 18 years old. It is a joke. And a lot of people don't get the joke. Well, you're pushing sex, and then we have people saying, well, we see people with bare rear ends all over YouTube. Oh, yeah, but they're also paying for those bare rear ends.